In this video, I'm going to show you where you can get strong armor as well as weapons in Kuttenberg, right? So this is the second map region. It's going to be a lot more difficult here, but you can also find such good stuff here too. You might just have to farm and sell a lot more things to make money though. So of course, this is going to take place within the Kuttenberg region and inside the major town itself. Now, the first option that you have here is this store over here is an armorer. Now you can actually find there's another armorer down here as well, and sometimes their prices might vary. I've noticed that the prices in this game seem to change and fluctuate, which is strange. But if you go to this armorer, I'm going to go to this one over here. So you'll be able to use any of these armorers. For some reason, there's like one every third building. Like there's one here. There's literally one down there. You're looking for this icon. This is the symbol of an armorer, somebody who sells armor. You're going to go inside the building. You're going to speak with the NPC. And when you use their trade function, you can see here, you can get some really, really good armor. Like some of these helmets, like this one over here, has 134 power, but does cost 5,000, which means that you need to kill lots of enemies and bring their stuff to sell to traders like this every day to just make money. It takes a bit of time, takes a bit of farming, but honestly, when you sell people stuff from Kuttenberg, you make money quite quickly. Of course, this is not limited to helmets. This is body plates and arms and legs as well. You can kit out your character as well as your horse and get blacksmithing supplies as much as you need. So if you're looking for some of the best armor in the game to upgrade and get ready to take on this region, Kuttenberg's armories are a fantastic place to start. In terms of weapons, I've noticed that if you go to the blacksmiths over here, now once you get to this region, you should have your Radzig's Koblia's longsword, the one that your dad made originally from the first game, that currently has 128 power. Now you can actually reforge this and create a new one, but I do recommend having a very high craftsmanship skill. I've only got 16. The maximum is 30. You also want to try get Martin's Secret. I don't know if it really applies to this weapon in particular, but this one gives you the access of forging weapons in its 4th and highest quality. Right now you can see the weapon is a tier 3. I don't know if you can turn this one into a tier 4. I've not been able to do it successfully, even though I've tried a few times. But when you go ahead and you start blacksmithing, you can go ahead and see in longswords, you have the option of making the reforged version of the sword that only requires the sword itself, as well as 3 Toledo steel, which is really easy to get. I'll show you where to get it. But if you look at the description of the sword, it can do almost 200 stab damage and 190 slashing damage. It's crazy. It's really high. But the crafted version at tier 3 or like the, the 3rd quality seems to only give me about 170 damage when I manage to craft it. So I actually haven't gone along with this. I've just kept it for later. I might try later. But if you're okay with doing 170, you can go ahead and craft it. You just have to be careful not to burn it and to hammer it perfectly. Now, if you want to get Toledo steel, all you have to do is speak with a blacksmith. Or you can even speak with the armorers. It seems like every character here who has one of these stores is going to have blacksmithing supplies and recipes and whatnot. But if you go to blacksmithing, you'll see their very final option here is Toledo steel. Now the prices do fluctuate. I've seen this charged for 31 groschen. Sometimes it costs 47. Luckily, it's quite cheap and you only need 3 of these in order to go ahead and make that sword. And that's pretty much where you can get really strong stuff in Kuttenberg, right off the bat. It does require a little bit of work, but that's the progress that you should make. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.